Hello everyone, welcome to Travelmer. Today we explore the capital Paris, known as the City of Light in France. A splendid city that converges the beauty of architecture, history, and the quintessence of human culture. Paris is located in the north of France, with an area of 105 square kilometers, with a population of more than 2 million people. Located gracefully on the banks of the Seine River, Paris has a charming, gentle beauty like a muse often written about by famous writers. The French have a very famous proverb. If I could, I would put Paris in a bottle. That shows that Paris is cherished and respected by the French like a precious gem. The beauty of the French capital is formed by many factors including natural landscapes, monuments, architectural works, museums, luxurious shopping centers, and streets with hundreds of years of history full of nostalgia, with French architecture that cannot be confused with anywhere else. Peaceful street corners become strangely beautiful at dawn or romantic sunsets. At night, Paris lights up all the streets and alleys. The architectural works are sparkling and lively. Everywhere echoes the melodious music of street artists. And when you take a boat ride on the Seine River to see the bustling Paris at night, you will feel the poetic breath of this city. The Seine River is the heart and soul of Paris, a romantic destination of this city of love. Along both banks of the river are magnificent architectural works, ancient bridges, making the Seine River have a dreamy, poetic beauty. That is why viewing Paris from the Seine River becomes an endless source of poetry, of romantic love stories. Paris is a land of art and artists. Paris is full of monuments of great importance in the history of the city and the world. The rich history of this city attracts many archaeologists and architecture lovers. In the 10th century, Paris was one of the main cities of France with royal palaces, monasteries, and churches. From the 12th century, Paris became one of the European centers of education and art. In the 14th century, Paris was the most important city of Christianity, and in the 16th and 17th centuries, the city was the site of the French Revolution and many important historical events of France and Europe. By the 19th and 20th centuries, Paris became one of the world's cultural, artistic, and entertainment centers. The city is also considered the capital of high-end fashion, with many luxury neighborhoods and luxurious shopping centers. Being the headquarters of international organizations, along with diverse activities in finance, business, politics, and tourism, Paris has become one of the largest transit centers in the world, considered one of the 4 global cities, along with New York, London, and Tokyo. Today's Paris is the result of a replanning in the 19th century under King Napoleon, presided over by Baron Haussmann, the governor of Paris at that time. A grand plan with strict rules, including all aspects of urban planning such as architecture, road systems, green areas with a range stretching from the center to the suburbs. These renovations have brought great efficiency in transforming Paris from a cramped ancient city into a modern city with large boulevards and squares. The unity in materials, styles, lines, as well as the emphasis on art are some of the important factors that make Parisian architecture charming and attractive. The capital, Paris, is divided into 20 districts stretching from the city center in a spiral shape. The names of the districts are numbered from 1 to 20. Each district is associated with images and unique cultural and social characteristics. The Latin Quarter is located next to the Seine River, in District 5 and District 6 of Paris, which is the most famous and beautiful old quarter of the city. This district concentrates many historical relics of Paris. There are picturesque streets, ancient buildings, museums, squares, and monuments that have gone through many centuries. Coming here, you will visit the Pantheon, where great people of France are buried and honored. Then the square of the ancient Sorbonne University from the 17th century, the green Luxembourg Garden, with its palace, sculptures, and beautiful fountains, and then Saint Michel Avenue with its old bookstores reminiscent of Paris in ancient times. And when coming to the capital of Paris, you cannot miss the Montmartre District, the artist's district. This district is located on a hill in the 18th district. On top of Montmartre Hill is the famous ancient Sacré-Cœur Church, an ideal place to see the whole of the capital of Paris. The cobblestone streets, old cafes, pubs, and famous artists in the 19th and 20th centuries have created the characteristics of this district. In 1872, the district was chosen as the home of many famous artists and was known as the Dream District of Artists. If you walk around the square in the Montmartre district, you will see the image of artists drawing portraits and caricatures for visitors. If you want to find relaxing moments with the famous can-can dancers, come to the Moulin Rouge Theatre. The theatre is famous for the image of a red windmill, which has existed in this neighborhood for nearly 100 years. Paris is a city that blends luxury, splendor, and mediocrity, vices. Take one step, and you will see luxurious buildings. But take another step, and you will see a homeless person begging on the side of the road. And Paris is also known for theft and pickpocketing caused by immigrants. But no matter what the vices are, Paris still retains its inherent splendor. A famous American photographer said, "That city is perfect. No matter what people add to it, they will only enrich it." A little bit of Paris is like that, but it is also a whole world in the heart of a beautiful city. Paris is not only magnificent, passionate with romantic love stories, but also full of the breath of contemporary life. That is the real Paris in the hearts that have, are, and will always love Paris. Paris has a temperate climate. The weather is always pleasant with 4 distinct seasons. Each season in Paris has its own beauty. The weather is mild all year round, not too hot or too cold. Summer is usually cool with an average temperature of about 20 degrees Celsius. Winter is not too cold. The average temperature is about 6 degrees Celsius. There is not much snow, mainly appearing in January and February of winter. For many tourists, autumn in Paris is the most beautiful, sweetest, and most romantic season. This is also the time that makes people feel most peaceful and comfortable. Autumn in France starts from September and lasts until December. Paris in autumn is like wearing a delicate yellow shirt. The autumn scenery seems to add to the ancient architecture in Paris. For those who love beauty, autumn in Paris is a real picture. On autumn sunsets, Paris is dyed with a romantic color that cannot be found anywhere else. That's why at this time Paris is like a beautiful paradise garden, making many hearts flutter when admiring this natural scenery. When it comes to Paris, everyone probably knows the Eiffel Tower. The tower is not only a symbol of Paris, but also of France. The Eiffel Tower is located next to the poetic Seine River, made entirely of steel, 300 m high. The tower was built in 1889 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the French Revolution. The Eiffel Tower is beautiful day and night. When the sun sets, the lights from the tower shine brightly, making Paris brilliant and proud. You will be able to see the whole beautiful city of Paris when climbing to the top of the tower. Surely you are no stranger to the story, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, by the famous writer Victor Hugo. So what could be more interesting than seeing this famous church with your own eyes? The cathedral is located on a small island in the middle of the Seine River. This work has classic Gothic architecture, built in 1163. Although it was officially completed in 1350, the church continued to be renovated in the following centuries. In 2019, when Notre Dame Cathedral was being renovated, a fire broke out. The incident caused great damage to the structure of the church. Almost the entire roof collapsed. Notre Dame Cathedral has been repaired and opened to the public in December 2024. The Louvre Museum is located on the right bank of the Seine River. The museum is a magnificent palace with an area of 210,000 square meters. This is the largest and most famous art museum in the world with magnificent architecture. The museum is home to more than 35,000 artifacts of ancient civilizations, Islamic art and European art from the 13th century to the mid-19th century. Among them are the most famous works in the history of art, such as the statue of Venus or the world-famous painting of Mona Lisa. The museum attracts a large number of visitors every year. Versailles Castle is located in the west of Paris, considered a symbol of the power of the French feudal dynasty. The castle gathers many famous, massive, and splendid architectural works of France. The castle not only preserves remarkable works of art, but is also a work of art itself, one of the most beautiful examples of 17th century European architecture. Inside the castle are 3 palaces with 700 rooms, built on an area of 13 hectares. The castle has a campus of about 800 hectares, with a beautiful garden system including lakes, fountains, and hundreds of decorative sculptures. After so many centuries with the harsh changes of time, the interior of the castle still exudes luxurious beauty. Made of high-quality wood, gilded and decorated with elaborate details with sophisticated carvings, along with beautiful paintings, all contribute to the luxury and splendor of the castle. Thank you for joining us in exploring the romantic capital of Paris. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more exciting content. See you in the next adventure.